final of the FIM Snowcross World Championship is coming back to the Scandic countries with a proper Scandic weather, as you could see. And we are in a Drive Center Arena. This place is going to host such a big event for the very first time. But stay tuned, because it's all going to be done by the very experienced organizers of MXGP in Uddevalla. Fall force is almost on the polar circle. We are actually in the subarctic region of the Swedish Lapland, where the snow and the winter last a little bit longer than anywhere else. This region is really famous for the salmon fishing, mining and aurora hunting. In the meantime, I'm inviting you to watch a rehearsal of the Turkish round.
In the first women's race in Turkey, it was Saga Porcel with the red plate that led the riders uphill. On board here with Wilma Jonsson in third. Saga Porcel pulled a gap on Tilda Corelius and Wilma Jonsson. And Wilma Jonsson eventually found her way past Corelius for second until she rolled a sled from that second position. Emma Larmanen here on the 124 took over third, but it was Porcel who was the winner of race one. Classification of that, Porcel your winner from Corelius, Larmanen, Jonsson and Gillier on your top five. In the second race, it once again was Wilma Jonsson with the whole shot with Porcel on the 266 in second. Tilda Corelius here was in third with Porcel and Jonsson ahead of her as Victoria Lane passed her around the outside. Lane did her best to hang on to third, but Corelius eventually found her way into that third place. The wave flags were for Lane later on in the race. Jonsson was under pressure from Porcel the whole race, but it was Jonsson who hung on to win race two. Her first ever race win from Porcel and Corelius. The overall classification, Saga Porcel, Jonsson and Corelius. And the overall championship standings, Porcel, Jonsson and Corelius in third. Everything to play for heading into the final round. In the men's final, Aki Pielak on the 128 got the jump on series leader Elias Ishuel on the 200. It was a good start for the Finn. Pielak led the way. Ishuel was second. Milla Andersson on the 370 was third, as there were problems for Martin Johansson. Pielak in the orange had a slight lead. Toporina, the Finn, in fourth, was doing his best to break into the top three as Andersson held on to third, but it was a win for Ishuel in race one, ahead of Pielak, Andersson, Rinne and London. In race two, Pielak again with a good jump from Ishuel. Good starts for Jonsson and Åberg. The 370 there, Milla Andersson. He was closing in on the rider ahead of him, Juntunen, as Ishuel and Pielak were doing their bit at the front. But there was some bar-banging action later on in the race as Juntunen came under attack here from Robert London. He eventually moved ahead. Pielak, though, was your race winner and took the overall in Turkey from Ishuel, Andersson, London and Toporina. But in the championship classification, Ishuel has a slender lead over Pielak as we head to the final round.
The organizers promised us the most dynamic track of the season, and Samantha Gideron and Milla Andersson will show us one lap here.
It's a short start straight here in Fall Fours. It's a right-hand sweeping turn, and immediately we are into a series of waves. 10 waves in total down this straightaway, and right at the end of it we have a single jump. There'll be fans over there on the left-hand side as well, so they'll get to witness all the excitement here at this final round. Here is that final jump. Turn 2 is this 90-degree right-hander, and as we get out of there on the gas, we are over another single and back into another series of waves. You may be able to double in there and triple your way through. Either way, it's going to be very, very challenging. Through turn 3, and this one comes back on ourselves. And then we've got a quick left through here. You've got the single here. Can you double that? Who knows? Either way, you can go outside. And guess what? More waves. It's really going to be probably the most physically demanding track of the championship so far. As we go through the left, these waves even bigger. They will cut out as well. A double apex right if you like, so right, a little bit of a straight and then right again. And as we come out of here, this is the final jump on the racetrack. We jump through here, and as we reach this next double, we swing right through the turn. That is the first turn. That's a lap in Falcon. Before the final round of the 2025 FIM Snowcross World Championship got underway, the riders were introduced to the public at the welcome ceremony. The championship as it stands, in the women's category, Saga Forsell enjoyed a 12-point advantage over Sweden's Wilma Jonsson with Tilda Corelius of Sweden in third. Whilst in the men's category, however, just 4 points separated Elias Ishoel and Aki Pilacker in what looked set to be a fiercely contested finale.
So my strategies for this weekend is just do my race and don't think of all other things. I'm feeling really good, racing almost hometown. This race is for me, and I'm gonna do my best to get more points because sitting in second wasn't my goal for this World Championship, and I'm just going into my own bubble before the races and listen to some music and just be with myself.
I have been in work before that weekend, but I have put my mind thing away. And yeah, it's so stressful. We have the finals in here. I hope that weekend's going well. We're driving with Wilma, I think, in the whole race. And yeah, Wilma is so nice girl. So yeah, it's so nice to be a friend. I don't know, I hope I win. Yeah, but yeah, I drive my own drive and let's see how it's going.
I was chatting with Wilma Jonsson in a paddock, and she said she will take everything or nothing. And of course, this is her home soil, so she would love to gain the title. She's currently second, but there is still the Saga Forsell who is leading the whole pack. Let's see.
Tense moments then before the start of the women's final one, and when the lights go out, Emma Larmonen and Wilma Jonsson dispute the whole shot, but as they emerge, it's Jonsson with the lead, Larmonen in second, Tilda Corelius and Saga Forsell, the red plate holder, in fourth place. Forsell here looking to pass Corelius for third, and has done. The championship leader now on the charge. Jonsson there, your race leader. Larmonen on the 124 in second, but she's now got close company in the form of the championship leader. Saga Forsell with the red plate. Wilma Jonsson looking fantastic though. She can't do any more than she's doing. Larmonen hanging on for second. Forsell right there behind her into the final lap. But as we emerge on the final jump, it is going to be Jonsson who wins race one. Larmonen is going to cross the line in second place. Saga Forsell third. Tilda Corelius fourth, and Victoria Lane will cross the line in fifth place. Confirmation of the results there.
Lots of mathematics is now involved in this racing. So, oh my God, first and then Saga Forsell on a third place. Sounds good for the second, right?
Yeah, it's starting to look brighter.
Gosh, you believe in yourself and we feel it. So what do you think about a second heat?
Just gonna focus on myself and focus on this race. Like I told this guy in Swedish, I hadn't tried not to have any expectation for the World Championship and just go out the race and win my hometown race here. So, and then we see how far the points will go.
Really does. Wilma, whoosh, good job.
Thank you.
race of the championship then coming down to just 2 riders. Who will it be that will be crowned world champion? Start of the race, and just like it was in race 1, Lamminen and Jonsson battling for the whole shot, but through the waves, Jonsson taking the lead immediately. And it's Jonsson who bursts over the jump with Forsell already into second. Victoria Lane there with Tilda Corellius. They're fighting for third as Guilliero and Kelly Collier battle as well. Lamminen just behind. There's Jonsson going through. She knows if she stayed there, it's not enough to win the title, with Forsell here in second position. Lane going through, but Saga Forsell in second position. Is she on her way to her first title? Or will it be Wilma Jonsson, who's surely now hoping for a miracle? She will have the bonus love coming away with 2 race wins. There's Forsell looking calm and confident out front. Jonsson, though, exits the final turn. She wins race 2 and the Grand Prix of Sweden, but it's Saga Forsell of Finland who will be crowned world champion. Scenes of joy there for Saga Forsell, the world champion. Tears from Wilma Jonsson, who came so close. But Saga Forsell, she cannot believe what she has just achieved, and she is absolutely overcome with emotion. Classification then of that second final. Wilma Jonsson wins it from Saga Forsell, with Tilda Corellius third, Lamminen and Victoria Lane rounding out the top 5. The overall classification belongs to Jonsson as well. 2 wins for the Swede. Forsell second, Emma Lamminen third. Go to the podium. Third overall, Emma Lamminen taking her trophy for her hard-earned efforts this weekend. Saga Forsell taking the second place trophy. Wilma Jonsson, your overall winner here in Sweden. World Championship standings then look like this. Saga Forsell, your overall winner. Look how close it was. Just 1 point between Forsell and Jonsson. Lamminen there in third. And now time for the medals. The bronze medal to Emma Lamminen. Silver medal to Wilma Jonsson of Sweden. And gold to Saga Forsell. Quick stop for a family photo for the trio. And let's hear from our new world champion.
This is our new world champion. This is Saga Forsell. Congratulations, how it is?
Thank you. I don't know what to say. It's really awesome, the hard work, and yeah, now I'm the world champion, so everything is good. I want to say a big thank you for my team, Jokikane Racing Team, and my mechanics, for my family, all sponsors, Lumiporo, and yeah, and all my friends who cheering me up. Thank you.
I hope it keeps that way, and I don't think so I have the speed for the upper second or first, but I hope that third is very good for me, and I hope be the same after this weekend and go with the flow.
Yeah, before the race I was doing a little bit skiing. Last weekend we had a last Finnish championship race which I won. We were riding like 3 10-minute heats per day. I got the whole shots and I won every heat, so it's a good preparation for the World Championship finals. Well, the same as in the last weekend. So I try to take all the whole shots and lead the race from the start to finish. I have a little bit pressure before the race, but I know I can't do anything about it. I have been prepared really good before the race. I have a good snowmobile, I get good starts. Just need to keep the throttle wide open.
My strategy is just to do me if I can ride how I know I can, and if everything goes my way and my body is strong. Well, yeah, I feel good. No, I just go. I have the pressure on me, but yeah, I just do me and do all the stuff I need to do, and the work is already done. And let's see if we can put it out on the track and show it.
With a very strong wind of today and with Topirine out of the game, let's see how the heats will turn out for the boys.
Final preparation moments then for the riders to get themselves into position. Men's final one. And down into that first turn. The two top contenders, shoulder to shoulder, bar to bar. Wow, Ishoel and Pihlaka, the two main rivals there going at it, but it's going to be Ishoel who emerges with the lead from Pihlaka. Gustav Salsten there on the 81 in third, and Anton Lindstrom in fourth. But Ishoel not leaving anything to chance, but Pihlaka under pressure here. The number 200 leading the way. Your championship leader, Pihlaka behind him. There's the 81 of Salsten in third, closing in as well, and I think he's found his way past Pihlaka. So Pihlaka now third. This is not good for his title chances. The 81 there of Salsten, he's in second. He's not hanging around either. He wants more. And Oscar Norum, another wildcarder, on the prowl in fourth place. On that number 40. Can anybody catch Ishoel though? That is the question. Here is the number 200. And he's been on absolutely flying form today. Looking absolutely superlative and impressive. Out of the final turn, Ishoel is going to win race one here at the final round. Ishoel, your winner then from Salsten. Oscar Norum, Aki Pihlaka dropping to fourth. Mil Anderson coming home in fifth.
That was amazing, like really pushy and aggressive, and it's a lot on the table, right?
Yeah, it is. Try to be smart at the same time. I pushed in a couple first laps there, but the track is so gnarly, so it's about getting the sled to the finish too. It's easy to do mistakes out there, and yeah, I could actually see my front, my hood on the sled was getting a little bit loose there, so I needed to take it easy the last laps, and yeah, lappers is wild too. It's quite a bit one line out there, so yeah, but we gain up some points now, so that's good for the second round.
For sure, you're going straight ahead to your first title ever. Good?
All right, good luck, let's go.
Start of men's race two. Once again, the two top riders going shoulder to shoulder again, and Ishoel leans in and he pays the price and falls. London with the whole shot. Pihlaka with third. As Ishoel, the championship leader, rejoins the race. But it's Oscar Norum who leads the way on the 40 from Gustav Salsten in second position. Salsten here though, pushing for the overall victory on that number 81 machine. He has an opportunity here to stand on the top step. The 40 there of Norum. He knows that second position is going to be good enough for a podium. Can he hang on there though? Aki Pihlaka, he's there in third. Has not been his weekend so far. Is he going to be losing out on the gold medal? Ishoel here on the yellow ski, carving his way through the pack. He's now up into fifth, and he's closing in on Mil Anderson as well in fourth place. He cannot hang around. He needs to dig deep if he is to be crowned world champion. Getting closer and closer to the riders ahead of him. The 81 of Salsten continues to lead the way. Salsten hanging on here. He hangs on for victory. But Ishoel, a faller at turn one, battling back to fourth. He is the new snowcross world champion in 2025. And he applauds the tactics there of the 128 ahead of him, which caused him to crash. And then he tips his sled to celebrate full gas. Well, the two rivals, at least they get to shake hands. Good sportsmanship there. But Salsten, your winner from Norum, Pihlaka, Ishoel, a fantastic fourth ahead of Mil Anderson. That was how it finished in the race. But the overall classification this weekend belongs to Gustav Salsten, with Ishoel, the new world champion, coming home second overall, Oscar Norum third, Pihlaka just missing out on the podium. And that is your podium there. Oscar Norum, third overall. Good effort for Norum. Elias Ishuel could have been different had he not fallen at turn one. Second overall for him. Gustav Salston with the overall winner's trophy. The gold plate about to get presented to Ishuel, our new snowcross world champion. Let's take a look at the standings then in 2025. Elias Ishuel edging Aki Pilaka by 10 points in the end, with Mil Anderson third, Johansson and London rounding out the top five. The medals then, Mil Anderson taking the bronze medal. Aki Pilaka, second overall, the silver medal. Elias Ishuel, the gold medal for him in 2025. What a year it has been, and what a year it's been for Elias Ishuel.
To race overseas definitely pays off, and now we have the new world champion, Elias Ishuel.
Yeah, it feels awesome. I couldn't do all the races in the States, so going for the World Championship is just amazing with the season I've had. And yeah, I should have had a couple from before, but now for the first time I have it, and yeah, check mark, and feels amazing.
And now it's the time to make a dot after the thrilling season. It was for the very first time in the sports career for Elias Ishuel and Saga Forsell that they gained the world champions title. I hope that this success will only continue and you will forever remember this beautiful snowcross season. Bye-bye.